All right.
Hey, yo, Bob, you see that shit, bro? This man did
I
the
just
800. This nigga did the 800-meter relay before the show started. See this motherfucker?
Nah,
This nigga did a
I was
whole race
trying.
out this
man.
Okay,
motherfucker.
so check this out.
God damn. What
I
happened
was
to light
trying to do
camera
this.
actions and shit? This
No,
nigga
man.
did
So
an 800-meter relay.
what I was trying to do was lead it in to where I could like have the intro video playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on stream y'all shit.
God damn. Well, I almost took a bathroom break. They got them long that shit was.
Hey,
But they
look,
gotta be
man,
the
nigga.
relay on this
So,
motherfucker.
Man,
all right. So check this out.
This nigga.
This is what we're
This
gonna do.
nigga right here getting
We're
all
gonna open up
technical.
the show until I can get everything sorted out. But coming up today on Professional Amateurs, man, you can see I got Bobs, I got Courtney. Shout out to Wet would have been here today. His brother's birthday. Shout out to Scoop. But yeah, coming up on Professional Amateurs, you know, we're gonna jump into this finals talk. We got some Tatum discussion. We're gonna talk about this KP injury. Y'all just stay tuned. Get this intro.
Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur, professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur, professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming.
All right, Courtney. What you gotta say about that? That's a better intro for you.
Yeah, that look better. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so what I was trying to do, like I was trying to say, I don't even think it registered. I was trying to have the countdown shit play and then leading to the video. I just couldn't get the video pulled up.
Oh, okay, yeah. 800-meter relay just threw me off.
Rather than being like cut and start over, I just got them.
Hey,
so
look, man, my man trying to step his game up. You feel
I'm
me? This is the
trying,
prep
bro.
for season 3. You feel me? You know what I mean?
I see.
I ain't mad at it.
I see this motherfucker getting fancy over here. I see.
Go ahead.
But as a guest, I guess I should shut the fuck up. All right, I guess.
Go ahead. Courtney, say what's up to the world.
No, I was saying as a guest, I should learn to shut the fuck up then. Let the man do what he do. But but outside of that, how y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. We'll have you explain your name in a little bit. Bye. Say what's up. Welcome back.
Hey man, y'all know me, man. Just a nigga here to piss y'all off with the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney, the AD be like Hurley thing. Because I feel like we kind of got to go into a backstory with your name now. I think it's about to become a thing on the show. Like,
I just like to be a little smart ass every now and then. That's about all. That's it. That's it.
You excited as a UConn fan? You know, getting into it. Dan Hurley recently turned down the Lakers. You said what was it? 6
years, $70 million.
70, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
He just did that to get more money for UConn. That's it. I mean, he just used it as leverage. That's all he did. He won't never go on to begin with. I mean, I ain't mad at it. You won 2 in a row with a real chance to win 3 in a row. Go ahead, use your leverage, get your money. All right, go ahead, do your thing. I can't be mad at it. I was just 8 years ago. We was a damn mid-major in the AAC. So you brought us back to Providence. You took us back to the Big East. And you done something that ain't been done in 20 years. So I mean, do your thing, bro. And you got to have 2 guys drafted in the lottery. So I mean, get your glory, bro.
But as the guy that you cheer for the Lakers. I probably wouldn't call you a Lakers fan, but you root for them, like, you know what I mean?
No, let me stop you. I don't root for the Lakers at all. I just
root
support
for LeBron. But by default, you gotta root for the Lakers, though, right?
Nah, not necessarily. It's like if they win, whatever. If they lose, whatever. Like I'm just, whatever my guys doing. You feel me?
I was just saying, like, clearly, like, you know what I mean? And what's the situation with that? Because I don't follow the Lakers as close as everybody, but I knew.
We've been throwing it back and forth in the in the group chat for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a ploy. Like, it's all about optics. Like, we know Courtney is hell bent on this. I mean, how the docu-series is gonna go when LeBron finish. So
part of the documentary.
It's just what it is. So it's like, everybody feel like all personnel decisions, it's really LeBron. Any coach decisions, it's really LeBron. And it's like, all right, cool. Like, if we're gonna do that, then why didn't they get Kyrie then? You know what I'm saying? Like, if LeBron is the one really making the moves, like, why ain't get Kyrie then? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, we can't pick and choose and have it both ways. But I think, like we were saying, like, it was just really a ploy. Like, hey, bro, everybody been out here talking about, hey, Bron doing this because they doing the podcast together. Then the nigga come out with the reports. First it was Rich Paul, then it was Brian Windhorst. He ain't had nothing to do with the coaching decision. He ain't never had nothing to do with coaching decisions. It was like, All right, bet. So we got to throw a monkey wrench in the game. So we're gonna put this Dan Hurley shit out there, which that's just Woj and Hurley working together because he been documenting their family for the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And the Shams can't. Yeah. So he wrote a book on his pops and everything. So like him and the family is really like that. Cause Shams came right back today, like, bro, that nigga was never their number one option. Like, they got wind that he might be potentially open, so they sniffed around a little bit, but it's always been JJ. Like,
that's what I was about to ask. What happened to the JJ? Because how did Hurley just jump? Like, so that for a loop. Because I thought it was.
So it's one of them things. Like I seen a meme for it today on Clutch Points.
Yeah.
It's like you get the LeBron piece out of there because they was talking about that he was the number one person the whole time.
Yeah.
Dan Hurley gets his shit off. You know what I'm saying? So Bron gets exonerated on that one. Hurley gets his shit off by having Woj plant the story so he can go back to UConn, get some extra bread. He gets his win. And then the Lakers save face, like, hey, we tried to get somebody else and it didn't work out. So we just went with JJ Redick because we 2 weeks away now. So they kind of save face. So that's all that shit was, bro. Smoke and mirrors.
That's weird, man. The Lakers got some bullshit going on.
Hey, bro, and stuff like this is like I had my man. He's a real Lakers fan, and we be going back and forth. So it's like he be talking about how the one championship they got has been worth all the bullshit, and it's like I feel him to an extent. Yeah, and it's like I feel him to an extent. But then it's like, hey, bro, you have shit like this happening. And it's like, hey, bro, is it LeBron or is it just a terribly ran franchise?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That shit is. I don't even wish that shit for my man.
Because it's like if you was making a real push at Dan Hurley, all right, you Kentucky, like we talked about it on the pod I was on about that joint. It's like, hey, they offered that nigga 11, and he said no to Kentucky. So you come back and your offer is 11.6. Like, how does that make sense, bro?
Yeah.
But that's just the Lakers, dog. So it's like, hey, bro, is it LeBron or is it the fact that Jeannie Buss got Linda Rambis in her ear and she don't like who the fuck is Linda Rambis, bro?
I think it can be a combination of both. Cause I'm not one of them people like LeBron making all the decisions, but ain't no way these decisions getting made without LeBron okay.
I don't even know if it's I'm not gonna say it's not an okay. I mean, it's definitely a consultation because you just got to do that with the quote unquote best player on the team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's like outside of that, it's like, hey, bro, we just have all of these other things outside of that. Like, hey, bro, Kobe coming off the Achilles. Hey, bro, here go 45. Like,
so
it's just like it's been too many of those, bro. It's been way too many of them.
We're gonna eventually have to get to a point where, like, these organizations look at LeBron and it's just like, no, bro, it's not even worth it no more. Like, I 100% believe that LeBron is like pushing the JJ shit, and that's why he's in strong consideration. And I got nothing against JJ Redick. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite Duke player ever. Love JJ Redick. But I don't know. I think that's kind of wild that would be the first guy and your number one option with all of these other guys. And not to say that you gotta like to be a good coach, you gotta like be coaching for 20 years. It's none of that. I'm just saying, but you don't look at nobody first, like, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, it's really weird. It felt like that had LeBron all over it, and it's just kind of to a point where if you the Lakers and you know LeBron got like what, maybe I'm gonna be generous, 5 years. I don't even think it's that. But
the new conspiracy theory is he's gonna play 2 more years. That second year, so not this year coming up, but the year after that, the All-Star game is back in LA.
Oh,
so that's your final joint. Yeah, that's your final joint. So,
but I mean, even with that, like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, I don't know, the Lakers is a shit show, bro. Complete.
Because what? Because and it makes sense because then it's like because this was year 21, so 2 more years you played 23 years, number 23, like you finish in LA, I'm all the way.
Never thought about it, but it kind of makes sense, bro. Like,
I don't know, bro. Like it is definitely.
I'm proud of you, man.
Hey, yo, I knew you was gonna say something. I was gonna let you.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
Hey, bro, like sometimes I just gotta lean into it at this point. Like,
I'm proud of you, man.
Why not run?
And guess what? 23 years make the record for the most played years of an NBA player. That'll give him another NBA record.
Yep, because Vince got 22.
Yep, they give him another record. I'm just saying.
It's all legacy.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we know
we can't. That's why my title is what it is. AD, get the fuck out now, bro. Get out now, bro. You're 30 years old. You're 30 years old. You still got 3 or 4 more elite years left in you. Get the fuck out now, bro. Get out now, bro. You cannot win a title with LeBron James no more. Get out now. You might as well get all your numbers and get your goddamn numbers high as you can for the rest of your career. Get out now, bro.
How many years he got left on his deal?
Probably one or 2 more. Because his extension ain't long.
Last one.
But I'm not waiting on none of that. Get out now.
But I mean,
get out now.
So if you him like, so what you saying? He should like.
I'm in the front office. I'm on a team. I'm on a team in the middle of June without a coach. We're doing an NBA draft. I ain't got a coach, a staff member on this motherfucker. Nothing. We ain't got no cap space. Brian finna eat all this shit. And I already know what this team look like with us. And all the young motherfuckers in the West ain't getting no younger. And they all coming. Send me to the East, man. Send me out East, man. Get me out of here, man.
Contract is through 27, 28.
Get me out of here now, man.
27, 28.
Get me out of here now, man.
Yeah. He make 40. He make 43 next year, 60 the year after that, 65 the year after that, finish at 70.
Get me out of there now, man. Move me right now. Right now.
I mean, I'm
send me to the Knicks, send me to Brooklyn, send me to Chicago. Get me the fuck out of there now, bro. Your window is down. AD, grow some nuts, bro. Grow some nuts, bro. You still got a chance to be best player in the world, bro. Grow some nuts, bro.
Because I need to figure out how to work that.
He the only player. He the only player in the league that was all NBA and all defense this season. Quiet as kept, bro. You had a top 5 season this year. Nobody gave a fuck because you playing with LeBron, bro. Get the hell out of there, man. Get out of there now, bro. They finna send you a young coach. They finna go trade for somebody you don't even want to play with because they about to get somebody else. DeJounte Murray, Zach LaVine. They about to do something. And all they're going to do is fuck with your touches and make you play more center than what you don't want to play anyway. Get out of there now, man. Get out of there now, man. Get out.
Pat,
get out. Go to the front office. Tell Jenny, man, I'm tired of this. I'm good. I'll holler at you. Get out of there now, bro. Get out of there.
I don't know.
God forbid if they draft his son. They draft his son at 17. I'm going to the front office immediately then. For sure. For sure. Because the whole time I've been here, we done had 5 drafts and none of these players are playing with me. None of them.
What did Lakers pick at in the first?
17.
17.
He ain't going that high. They ain't gonna draft him at 17.
Hey, bro. LeBron got this team literally without a staff, bro.
Yeah, but you think?
And he a free agent. LeBron ain't even on the team. That's what made this whole game crazy. He not even on the team yet.
No, really.
That's what made this crazy. He got them niggas hostage, and he not even on the team. Bro, ain't no way in hell, my AD. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I'm kind of with you, man. I don't know. I just would like to see it could be made with somebody that's making that much money. And he got like his 3 more years.
Bro, so, I'm gone, bro.
It's a lot crazy, of money, bro. That's hard. Them type of contracts is hard to move because you got to move the pieces that matter for him to play with in order to acquire him.
AD, a top 10 player in the world. They'll get him. They'll get him. He get out there pretty easy.
I don't know. The type of money he make, you got to move a big ass piece.
That's fine.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's fine. He's top 10 in the world.
Pat, work your magic, but in all actuality, we can't get him without like trading Jimmy or Bam. Like, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. Like,
I swear to God.
You got to trade a high end guy.
I swear to God about Miami. If they take Jimmy Butler for that nigga and Tyler Hero, man, he gone.
Of course, but
I'm talking about going. Hey, go ahead and smash little Cam, little Brinky, and whatever you got to do. That motherfucker gone, bro. Go on, take your Serena Williams beans and go smash little Cammy. He gone.
Quiet as kept, nigga. They might need to call OKC for real. They got some of the pieces that the Lakers could use to help LeBron for real.
Bro, I'm not even. No, I'm the Lakers. I don't even sign Brian back.
I mean, at this point, if you the Lakers, you kind of got to roll with the money.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
You don't.
The Lakers cannot be in a spot where they don't have a marquee guy,
bro.
Like,
they're the Lakers, bro. They'll be just fine.
No,
they'll be just fine. If this next draft is what everybody's saying it is, this is the time you let LeBron go ahead on, bro.
It ain't gonna matter because they OKC deferred the pick. I mean, New Orleans deferred the pick anyway. So whatever it's gonna be, New Orleans can swap it out.
No. I'm saying that's why I'm trading AD.
Oh, you
trading
AD
to get a pick
as far as depth goes,
right?
Yeah, I got you.
And let LeBron walk. If this next draft is what everybody said it is, go ahead on, bro. I do a sign and trade if that's what you need. Go ahead on, man. Send me Jared Allen, Max Strus, and 2 firsts. You can go right back to Cleveland. I don't even want none of your good players, Cleveland. You can keep all the motherfuckers. I don't even want them. You don't even give me the Great White Hope or Ace Bailey or whatever the next year.
But I mean, in a way that kind of makes sense, but like business wise for the Lakers in that market, that makes no sense.
It makes plenty of sense, bro. We watched the Lakers. We watched the Lakers be garbage the whole 90s. We watched the Lakers be garbage for 8-9 years after Kobe, bro. They'll be just fine. Fine.
But I mean,
they'll be just fine.
Them being bad and them still being the main storyline is two different things. Because they still they ain't really been that good outside of 2020, this whole LeBron era.
I know.
But they still have been the main storyline. And that's what
because LeBron on there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But even with that though, like we just gotta be honest. So 2019, them niggas had turned the corner. Them niggas had got up to like number 3 or number 4 in the West before everybody got hurt in 2019. And the same shit in 2021. Like them niggas was all right until everybody got hurt.
Yeah.
So outside of that, like I wouldn't say they've been terrible. Like they've had some bad injury luck and they've made some questionable decisions, but they ain't been horrible. Like it's been more health than anything for real. But I ain't arguing against what you're saying. Like I feel you.
Go ahead on, bro. And I can bring in a young coach if you want JJ, for example, and you can mold this team however you want it to be. And I'll bring you your young stallion in the next draft. And I'm only saying that if this next draft is what everybody said it is. If it's really that real, AD, go ahead on, long as my picks are unprotected. And LeBron, if you need a sign and trade, give me my unprotected picks. If this draft is what everybody said it is, because everybody telling me it's 10, 12 kids and then one coming up next year. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, I need to get 2 lottery picks like the Spurs got this year. Give me number 3 and 9, or number 2 and 7, or whatever case may be, and we go from there. Give me a young coach, and you can make this team however you want it to be, bro. Yeah. I'm not dealing with LeBron shit at 40, 41, 42. I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm
not dealing with that shit.
Why they are, you know what I mean? It's still
I'm not dealing with that shit.
The average fan don't give a fuck about the business aspect and don't really care about it. Like it don't register like why they make business decisions, why they do some of the things, but that's why. Like,
are you speaking? Do you think the Lakers business matter in general, or just because they got LeBron?
No, it matters in general, and that's why they have LeBron, and that's why.
No. What I'm saying is, if LeBron is off that team, you think the Lakers ain't doing sellouts or none of that?
I don't know. I think that with them commanding, because they got the highest ticket prices in the league, you got to be able to give people a reason to pay that much money. Like if you
stop speaking in general. No, I'm saying, if you take LeBron James off the team,
I am.
Take LeBron off the team. You don't think the Lakers fan is not coming to see the Lakers?
It can't just be one of them. Like the Lakers could never have that in a situation where Laurie, what the Utah Jazz is Laurie Marketing. They got a really good young team, and Laurie Marketing is their best player. That would be marketing hell for the Los Angeles Lakers. They was kind of in that position before LeBron got there, for a small time frame. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. That's the Lakers definitely ain't trying to be there. The Lakers to take the bullshit with the shit that sell. That's just what they'll do.
So having LeBron being a play-in team is any different than being an 11 seed without him? Because that's what we talking about here. Because they're not even allowed to make playoffs next year.
I know. I'm just saying. No, they're not. From an actual basketball standpoint, you're not wrong. But that it does matter having him up there. Because you ain't gonna necessarily be that much better with him, but you're gonna be that much more marketable with him.
Man, I'm not doing that.
Ain't no argument. That's nigga. If we gonna suck anyway, might as well milk this shit. I get that.
Gotta win somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So if y'all AD, y'all rolling with this.
No. If I'm AD, I see the shit already. Like I'm already getting away from the Lakers before LeBron leave because LeBron too up in the air with it. Unless he coming to me directly, like, look, bro, because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. He could be.
But what I'm saying is, I don't care if he stays. I don't want to play with LeBron. You ain't good enough no more, bro. To do what we trying to. What I'm saying. So we ain't good enough. I might as well go for the MVP and shit like that. Ain't no point in having you here because I'm not gonna get that love with you on the roster.
He need to do LeBron like LeBron did D Wade in 14.
Well, I'm not even looking at it. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of AD legacy right now. It's probably the weirdest we done seen because he might be the most talented 7-footer we ever seen outside of like a Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? But he don't got his year. He don't got his 03, 04 year. He don't have his year.
Olajuwon probably was the most talented 7-footer.
I don't think Olajuwon was 7 foot though. I think he was like 16.
Was like 7'3", bro.
no, Olajuwon was
like
tall.
16.
It was like 16, 6'9", 16.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know I got basketball reference.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and finish your point.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, this is your chance now for the next 3-4 years to just tackle on your legacy.
Yeah.
Have your year, bro. Like, go to the East and have your year. Get 4 matchups. Get 4 matchups with Joel Embiid.
You ain't wrong.
Get 4 matchups with Greek Freak. Get you 4 matchups with Greek Freak. Go to the East, man, and then just solidify your legacy, man. I'm not dealing with this shit with LeBron, man. I'm averaging 25 and 12, and y'all calling me a garbage bum ass nigga anyway. I might as well go for the shit.
He was a footer.
How tall was he exactly?
He was a footer.
I thought he was. I thought.
Oh, they got him at 7.
7 even.
Oh, okay. They got him at 7.
I thought he was like.
They got him at 7. But I still think AD and KG more talented than him. But that's cool.
AD's best years was 17, the 17 season and the 18 season. 17.
Okay. How many years he got averaging more than 24 points a game? But that's Garnett's best season. I remember that because that's the MVP year.
24 flat.
Right? It was like 24 and a half, something like that.
8 seasons.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what 11 rebounds the last decade in a row.
Nah, because he that first year in LA he was 9.3. Next year 7.9, then 9.9, and then he got back up to 12.5, 23, and 12.6 last year.
12, yeah. Bro, ain't no way, bro. I'm gone. I'm out, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting.
I'm out.
I mean,
I'm out.
As the Lakers turns, it's gonna be they're gonna dominate. They're gonna make sure they dominate the offseason headlines.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I don't even think it's a they thing in that regard, bro. That's just the media, bro. Like, nigga, it was a segment yesterday on First Take with these niggas talking about LeBron not following Perk on Twitter, bro. Like,
I honestly, God, don't even watch First Take no more.
I don't watch no sports shows. Like the last one I was watching was First Things First. I don't even watch that no more.
I watch NBA
Shannon Sharp. Is he better on Undisputed or is he better on First Take?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know because I haven't seen him on. I haven't watched him on First Take. Like, I've seen some hot clips, but I've
right. I'm saying even out of the clips, you like him better on First Take or you like him better on Undisputed? Because I don't watch the show. I watch the clips. I don't watch the show. I don't watch none of them shows. But I watch the clips. Even the clips, I watch them.
Yeah, even the clips. I just see the Twitter joints, and even the majority of them is somebody else talking. Like, I ain't seen like a Shannon Sharp joint. Like, because I just don't pay attention to it because I already know what time it is with ESPN and First Take. So I already know like it ain't nothing basketball related. Like
I heard L. Duncan explain it though, like pretty much. Like I know people are tired of type shit, like the way that their content get presented. Like it'd be Cowboys, Lakers, like all the same shit all the time.
Right, but people click on
it. They literally have metrics that's saying that when we talk about this, y'all watching. When we're not talking about this, y'all not watching. So what the fuck they gonna do? They gonna say y'all watching. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? I just don't watch. It's opposite for me. Like that shit done completely turned me off. Like, you know what I mean? Which
bro, I can't do nothing, bro. Like I barely like, and I'm to the point now, especially since we pod. Like I can't even listen to Windhorse pod that much no more because it's like. Because I get
more than anything, or not just him, but pod.
I get frustrated. Yeah, it's like I just get frustrated when it's like, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm trying to say?" Like, and you acting like it's not what I'm trying to say, or you trying to make it something else. Like that shit just irritates me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have that back and forth. It's like, Courtney, you know what the fuck I'm saying, bro, or you know what the fuck I'm trying to get at. And it's like, yeah, nigga, I know, but nah, nigga, this is for the timeline, my nigga. So we just gonna keep this shit going, bro. Like, nigga, no, nigga, the logic is the logic, bro. Like, nah, nigga, don't work like that. So that shit just irritates my soul. Like, so now I just listen to Bomani, bro.
I like Bomani. I like Bomani. I like the Duncan spot too. I love listening to that shit.
Yeah, like I listened to because she did an episode with Bo, and that shit was good. So it's like if she like a segment on Sports Center, I'll check it out or I'll go watch that. But outside of that, bro, I don't watch nothing sports related on TV, bro.
Yeah, that shit weird. I don't even watch Sports Center no more like that. Like I used to watch that shit faithful. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that was religion, right?
Yeah, that used to be like faithfully, like all the time. Like, and I can't remember the last time I watched a full episode of Sports, and I tune in and see it sometime. But
the only show I missed back in the day is only show I missed back in the day is Baseball Tonight. That's the only one I miss. Because I don't watch baseball, but I used to follow it real hard.
No,
back in the day.
I saw
Chris Berman,
you know, but I don't want to MLB channel all of that shit because they just be more.
But I don't like watching that shit. I don't know. I just miss Baseball Tonight. Quick 30 minutes, got me up on everything, going. I got them get the hell on. You know what I mean? Keep up with this shit and I get out of there. But yeah, that's all I'm about.
It was another meme. It was another meme circulating with Stuart Scott. It's like, hey, bro, like, since you died, Sports Center has gone to hell. And it's like, hey, bro, that shit true, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit used to have on the ticker. We covering this game. We talking about this sports story. You know what I'm saying? The fucking social action piece or the goddamn Make-A-Wish Foundation joint. It's like, bro, they don't do none of that shit no more, bro.
Yeah, but I think internet killed all that, though.
I watch NBA TV, too. I'm lying. I watch that religiously.
You do?
Yeah, I watch NBA. I watch NBA TV a lot. So I
don't watch that.
Like all the like if I'm catching up on like highlight like during the season or some shit, like I will turn the NBA TV before ESPN.
Because you know it's just gonna be all the game. Like it's gonna be the game. It ain't no narrative shit. It's just basketball analysis.
Basketball. You'll see the same shit because they'll loop the same shit. That'll be a 15-minute show for 2 hours straight. But like he said, it's just straight basketball. That's why they ain't doing none of that extra shit. Like
nah.
So all right. Yes, all right, man. Let's get into this finals, man. 2-0. I'm disappointed, but it don't shock me too much. Because of course y'all know I hate the Boston Celtics. Do not want the Boston Celtics to win this championship. They gonna be the most fucking paper champions ever, and it's so annoying, bro. Like it's so annoying for them to get a path like this. I don't know how easy their path is now with KP. Courtney, we were talking off air. You think KP gonna play? Like fine. You think they probably just rest in game 3 and then play in game 4, depending on how game.
Correct. Depending on how the outcome is, right? If they win game 3. He won't play game 4. They lose game 3. He'll play game 4. Yeah.
Thoughts?
But he's not playing game 3.
Your thoughts about the finals so far? Who you impressed with? Who you disappointed in? You know what I mean?
Oh man, you know my slander is going to that curly hair light skin nigga. Got to, because for me, it's like we can't have it both ways, bro. Like, so we can't applaud the fact that he rebounding and he's facilitating and this, that, and the third. And it's like, hey, that's cool. Like, that's what you're supposed to do because you're still 6'10" and uber athletic and should be able to get by your matchup at any given time. But it's like the fact that everybody else is playing well and you're shooting 35%, bro. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, Bron shot 39% in 2015, and he didn't have but us on the fucking floor. And he still shot 39% from the field. Like, bro, it don't make no sense. Like, you actually getting production from everybody else, and you can't make a shot. And then you try to play, and then the quote today, man, it's like, everybody wants you to play perfect, or, what I'm saying, they want you to play one way, but it ain't like I'm out there trying to score. It's like, nigga, you still shooting that shit 19 times a game, nigga. What are you talking about?
He tried to, but I think that's just more of that just highlight how fucking good Boston is, bro. Because Boston been in complete control of this series.
Right. And that's
is playing the worst.
And that's the problem.
But he's not playing the worst, though. He's scoring the worst.
And shooting the worst.
Yeah, that's true. That's
like
true.
he's playing a solid floor game. Like, don't get it twisted. He's playing
but
a really good floor game, but it's like there's no reason for you to be shooting under 40% in this series, bro. Because the defense came
off, but
bro, you just gotta go to the rim, nigga. You 16.
Yeah, but I will say this. As somebody who got a player on his team, that attitude changes when he's not making shots. This, that, and third. At least he's still locked in.
Yeah.
So he's still on the glass. He's still passing the ball. He's still guarding his man. Like for a guy who got to do like Julius Randle. When I know that shot ain't falling, I know the rest of this shit finna go haywire too. At least with Tatum, he's still locked in on the mission, which is to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So right now they up 2-0. It's more of an issue if you're down 0-2. So as much as we want to dog this motherfucker, his team is 2 wins away from the NBA title. Dominate the regular season. And so far, you 14-2 in the playoffs. I mean, that's the mission.
Let me run something by y'all real quick. So I was chopping it up with my man from Hoop State Network the other day. Shout out to my boy Rod. I seen a clip and that shit had me thinking like I've always like it's Tatum got that game like Melo where it's like, hey bro, like I know you got another gear and for whatever reason you won't get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got everything in your tool belt to be the best nigga, and for whatever reason you not. Hey, bro, is this nigga the new Paul George?
He can't be that because I'm watching him in the final.
I'm not saying from that standpoint. I'm saying from, hey, you can do everything.
Just didn't reach your full potential.
Like you can do everything. Like you can shoot that bitch from the outside. You can shoot that bitch from mid range. You can post up. You can blow by niggas. You got handle. And if you dialed in, you can go play defense on the other end. 1 through 4. But you just not the best nigga. Like every night, you just not the best nigga.
I think that said more about the other best players in the league than it do Tatum. Because if you look at Tatum's stretch over the last 3-4 years, the only people beating it is Greek Freak, Jokic, Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Like the man is 28. He's 28, 8-5 over the last 3-4 years. Like while making like 150 to 203. I don't know what else we asking this man to do.
Best player all year for the Celtics. It's just flipped in the playoffs, and I don't think
it's flipped in the playoffs. He lead the team in points, rebounds, and assists in the playoffs.
I know. I'm talking about like the narrative, but like I thought he was easily the best player on the Celtics this season, and when they were easily the best team in the NBA.
Bro, he been our first team all NBA the last 3 years in a row.
Exactly. Like so, I mean, I don't know. Like
I think the reason why I say that is because that shit just always looks so much different in the playoffs.
I mean, it does. But I also think more. And out of 7 playoffs, 5 of them you in the conference finals, 2 of them you in the NBA finals.
Yeah, but
I mean, at the end of the day, like LeBron beat him, Steph Curry beat him, two of the 12 greatest ever. Like he basically just waited his turn. Now his turn is here. Handle it. And now he's going against his peer. And right now he up on his peer 2-0.
He just
remember Tatum losses in the playoffs ain't to his peers. It's to the OGs. It's to the fucking LeBrons and Steph Currys and shit. Now he's going against his peers. He handled the business.
He lost to Jimmy Butler twice too.
I think it's the same.
I mean, even Butler 35.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Butler got about 7-8 years. That's what I'm saying. Butler ain't one of his peers.
OG, that's what I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I think add Butler. That's fine. That's fine. Cause Butler could probably be a Hall of Fame and shit. That's fine.
I think it's my same beef with Steph, bro. It's like, hey, bro, you just have too many of them games, dog. Like it was a 3-game stretch where that nigga was 4 for 30 from the floor in the first half of basketball games. Against Philly, that nigga game 4 was 1 for 9 in the first half. Game 5, he was 3 for 11 in the first half. Game 6, he was 0 for 10 in the first half. Like he has way too many of them. On top of the high-ass turnover games. Like, it's just way too many of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but, okay, to answer your question directly, him and Paul George. Paul George don't get 10 and 12 rebound games, and Paul George don't get 5 to 7 assists on average like he does to make up for the fact that he having bad scoring games. To me, that's the difference between the two. Tatum can still play a big man game when his shots ain't falling. You know what I'm saying? He'll still get to the free throw line better than Paul George. He'll still be able to man up on some dudes better than Paul George. And like I said, clean the glass, and he's a better playmaker, a more consistent playmaker. I don't want to say better. Paul George don't have the same effect on the game like he does. That's part of the reason why I don't love him as a free agent this year. Because I don't think Paul George against none of the top dogs can ever bark off the porch. I don't think he ever come off the porch.
I will say this, and to what Courtney said earlier, it kind of do say something about it. I mean, because he's one of them particular players, and not even just that, like alphas, 1As, like whatever you want to call it, number one, for whatever reason, get judged strictly off points per game and field goal percentage, and just almost like nothing else matters other than how you scored and how much you scored. But he took 22 shots. He took a lot of fucking shots. He took more. Nobody else took more than 15 shots other than him on in game 2.
Right.
He had 12 dimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said. He's playing a great double.
Yeah, and that's games that Carmelo Anthony don't have.
Yeah,
Paul George don't be having. Like, they don't have them kind of games. They don't. Like, they don't have them kind of game.
I said, man, I just look at.
You just see Melo Sun just do it. Melo Sun just took 39 shots in a damn top 100 game and had 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Like, how you gunning in an All-Star game, bro? Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. Tatum just has more of an all-around impact than them two guys do. As far as that direct question.
I wasn't saying it from that standpoint. It's just more or less for me. Like I said, it's like, hey, bro, you just got all the tools to be the best nigga, and for whatever reason, you can't consistently put it together to be the best nigga. Like to go from shooting 46, 40. Hold on, real quick. To go from shooting 46, 47% from the field in the regular season to always being at 41, 42%.
Okay, so what about the argument? What about the argument people say the playoffs is people more locked in, the defense is more consistent with the other team and shit like that? Does any of that hold any merit for you in the argument? As far as guys like field goal percentage and stuff going down with the defense.
To an extent, it does, because I had this conversation with my mentor a few years ago, and he said the same thing. And it's like, I get what you're saying, but them guys typically only see like a 1 or 2% drop off. It don't be as big. Okay. Your joint be 4, 5, 6%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's way too many 6 for 18s and 5 for 22s than it is the 16 for 31s or the 14 for 22s. Like it's always like his highs are high and his lows are so low, bro. Yeah. You're not consistently somewhere in the middle. I think that's the disconnect. But I mean, I definitely get it. Like it should be like that. Because I just got to focus on you for 2 weeks. So it should be more difficult. But it's like, hey, as one of them, you should be closer to the middle more than you are super high, super low.
Now I will agree with you here. This shows why he's not a tier 1 player.
Yeah.
I think the first tier is just not as big as people want it to be. And I think that's what the difference is. Because I don't think everybody in the top 10 is a tier 1 player.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a top 10 guy. I just don't think everybody in the top 10 is tier 1.
Yeah.
So he just may not be a tier 1 guy.
What disqualifies him from being a tier 1 player?
What he's saying. He don't have the stretches. He don't have the stretches of dominance that the tier 1 players be having. He don't have 2 months in a row of like what Jokic would do or what Greek Freak would do.
What I'm asking, like, is it based off of like just scoring? Like
No, I'm talking about his actual overall play. He doesn't dominate in stretches like they do. Like he don't have the same feeling of when you go into a game, Tatum is finna murder us tonight. Now, like I said, I don't want to act like he's still a top 10 player. Like, hell, I got him top 5. I got him. I put it like this: after the top 4, especially if you don't want to count the injury factor, it's got to be Greek, Jokic, Luka, and the Embiid. 4, 5, 6 is where the conversation starts. You can have Tatum. I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8 is where the conversation starts. You can have Tatum 5, you can have Tatum 8, and I don't think it's crazy one way or the other. I just don't think he's out of the team.
Let me ask you.
Even with that, it's like he could be 5 to 12. Because Devin Booker can put together a 2-month stretch. KD can still put together a 2-month stretch.
I think he's in the tier over Booker. I think he's in a terrible ball. I think I'm with you though.
Yeah,
I think Booker's in the net.
I think he is too, because I think Tatum is probably number 6. Like he's probably 5 or 6. He's 5 or 6. He's 5 or 6. But it's like, hey, if somebody told me they had him number 9, it's like, hey, bro, I'm not finna argue with you, like at all. Like I ain't even finna bat an eye at that shit.
Let me ask y'all this, because okay, well, both of y'all agree that Jaylen Brown is probably MVP right now.
No,
I think it's Jrue Holiday.
You think it's Holiday?
I think it's
because I honestly think Tatum got this is where I was getting at. I honestly think Tatum got a really strong case of being finals MVP. I think he's been scoring wise, it's been like pretty bad. It's been like shaky, but he's been the best all around player for the Celtics.
I think Jrue and Jaylen got a better case off of the simple fact that the impact that they're having on the defensive side of the ball. Kyrie is non-existent in this series so far, and that's not what I expected. Like I never thought that I would see somebody have that nigga in a seatbelt like this. Like, and that shit is bad, bro. And that shit Jrue Holiday, bro. And
okay. Before we continue with before you go on, this is my biggest beef with calling him the most skilled player ever. He has done nothing to earn that motherfucking title. Nothing factual to earn this title. Nothing. No, it's best when you say the greatest scorer ever, LeBron got the most points, Jordan got the most scoring title. They have an argument for it. If you say the best rebounder ever, Rodman got 7 rebound titles. Chamberlain got 25 boards a fucking game in a season. If you say the greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry got 5 of the top 10 3-point shooting seasons and the most threes ever made and shit. They've all done something to earn their title.
That's not a
this man has led the league in nothing. He ain't done shit to earn the title of the most skilled player. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand.
Why are you making this such a hard thing to understand? You know it's not even.
Bro, listen, all I'm saying is anybody else. All I'm saying is anybody else that has a claim. All I'm saying is anybody else that has a claim in NBA history.
Yeah, but
they got something factual to back the claim.
You know exactly what motherfuckers is saying. You just Listen. I get the hypothetical of it. What I'm saying is anybody else, they got something to back. Like for example, if you say, yo, John Stockton is a greater passer than Magic Johnson, even if I don't agree with it, he does have the most assists all time, and he has 7-8 assist type. It don't matter if I agree with it or not. He had something factual to back up why somebody would say it. That's all I'm saying. Kyrie Irving has nothing to back up being the most skilled offensive player ever. He don't have a scoring title. He don't have a 30-point season. He don't have 300 threes. He don't have nothing to say. He's the most skilled offensive player ever. He don't have nothing. Nothing. Even if you say Kobe. Even if you say Kobe. Kobe the greatest scorer ever. Kobe got scoring titles, the highest scoring game in fucking modern history. He got 2-3 months of averaging 40 points a game in a month. You know, shit like he got shit to back up the claim. Even if you don't agree with it. All I'm saying is Kyrie Irving has nothing.
Yeah, what you saying ain't wrong. I think it's just one of them things where it's like it's not something that can be measured statistically to back it. So what you saying? Okay. Like I'm with you. Like again, because the logic got to be the logic. So I'm with you. But I think with this, it's just one of them things where it's like, hey, bro, the statement is on something that you can't quantify. Like, hey, bro, I don't know a nigga that size that can finish at the rim better than him. All them different weird ass angles and off the wrong foot, and be able to post up at that size and be able to shoot it mid range and from 3 with the handle. Like I think you can't quantify that. So that's why it's nothing to back it up. But you're not wrong.
Okay, so I'm about to say, because if I say Donovan Mitchell's a better scorer than Kyrie Irving, and he got point per game seasons higher than Kyrie Irving, more threes made in a season than Kyrie Irving, am I wrong?
Nah.
No. It's kind of like
one of them things. It's just two things can be true, bro. Like, hey, bro, there's just no way to quantifiably and statistically back up that statement because it's about skill.
Okay. So with that said, give me something else that qualifies this in basketball. Give me something else that can't factually backed up in no kind of way that somebody can make the claim for.
Hey, bro, I can't quantify niggas' footwork.
Best defender.
I'm talking about a worldwide claim that people get. Like an actual claim that people get. What's another one that somebody gets that we can't quantify?
In the NBA, you can't really because universally, Bam is considered the best defender. But more people are to say Bam is the best defender in the league than anybody else, and you can't give me no statistical shit to back that up.
No, but Bam at least has the All NBA defensive team.
All NBA, all defense. He just made the
first team. He just made the first team, but he's been All NBA the whole time though.
No, that's what
he's been all defense the whole time.
But this entire time he's been.
So I think one thing is best handle.
That's it. You can't use that. Which that's Kyrie.
Like it's no way that you can't quantify that.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's not a. Trying to think of how I'm putting it.
A flat out title.
Right. That's not like a real
like a flat out title. Even with best shooters, because it's like even with best shooters, like, well, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like it's layers to the conversation. Because are you talking about like form when you saying best shooter? Or are you talking about because it's like Clay got a stake at that claim too, for real? Like best shooter all time.
Yeah, but at least with Clay. There? But at least with Clay can say, I've led the league in 3-pointers made before. Yeah. I've had a higher higher 3-point percentage than Steph Curry and Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. You see what I'm saying? He has factual shit to where if somebody was to pick him, you can back it up with something he's done to back that up. That's all I'm saying. For you to be the most skilled player ever, you have to have something. He don't got a steals title, a assists title, an 8 assist season, 30 point per game. He don't got nothing, bro. Nothing.
He's the reason the Mavericks is losing this series too.
Yeah, you're not, like I said, bro, you're not wrong, but I think, like I said, bro, it's just one of them things. It's like there's no way you can quantify it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. Like you know what you're seeing. Like I haven't seen a nigga with that ability to finish
you've
at the
seen
rim
enough
like
basketball
that.
to know that you ain't never seen that shit before. In one package.
Listen, this the thing. He's talented as hell. He's talented as hell. I'm not even disputing that. What I'm saying is to be called the most skilled ever. That's the key word to this, the ever part. If you say he's one of the most skilled players I've ever seen, to me that makes the conversation different. But when everybody's calling you the most skilled ever, to me you got to have something that says, all right, man. Like this man don't even have an MVP vote in his career.
But I think even with that is the fact that everybody is saying that shit.
It's kind of universal.
That's kind of the statistic right there. Like unofficially, like, hey, if everybody is saying that shit, like everybody, it gotta hold some weight. Like it's to the point we made on the last pod. Like, hey, bro, like Diana Taurasi said that shit. Had Kobe, like your point, if Kobe said that shit about Bronny, ain't nobody gonna bat a fucking eye. Like, hey, but we're gonna take that shit as gold. So I don't think this is no different in that regard, bro. Everybody is saying that shit,
including his
so it got
peers.
like everybody else. Like Drew Holiday wasn't getting that love, but everybody say that's the best perimeter defender in the league.
Yeah, but he got 6 all defensive teams though.
I'm with you.
You get what I'm saying? Like he still got something to back the shit.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, whether I agree with it or not, I ain't disputing. I'm just saying you got nothing, bro, to back this shit up.
I think you got the fact that, hey, bro, everybody's saying that shit. Everybody can't be tripping. Not everybody, bro.
All right.
But if you're looking for something to back it up again, you're not wrong, bro, because you know me, bro. The logic got to be the logic, my nigga. Like if that's what we're going to use, that's what we're going to use. So I'm with you.
Yeah, because that man has nothing. Nothing. It's the craziest shit in the world to me.
I just don't know. The fact that he ain't even cracked 20 in the finals yet is blowing my mind because I would have bet money that he would outperform Luka, all circumstances considered. That this was
for real.
Yeah, because they're like, he's going against Boston. The whole idea of like you knew that they was going to be booing him every time you tell. I just thought he was going to feed off that shit.
But he only averaged 22 a game coming into the series.
Yeah,
he wasn't even killing like that.
And I think like it's not like especially with him in this playoff run with the luck he's been getting, it ain't been the amount of points he's been scoring. It's when he's been scoring them. Because he's been like really trash, having these trash ass first half, 18, 20 points second.
Right. Right. Because I think that's what Luka did last game. I think Luka said, I'm gonna kill the first half and pray to God that you come the second half. Because Luka didn't even look at the goal second half.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
that's what he prayed for in game 2. That's what he did.
Exactly.
He said, I'm gonna keep us in the first half and hope you come around.
He's got to hold up his end of the bargain because Dallas can't win unless those two, like Dallas team isn't good enough. They're not as good as Boston. Like they can't survive their best players being mediocre. They can't. Like Dallas.
Has Luka played? How would you grade Luka play? Has Luka been impressive to y'all?
Offensively,
defensively, Luka been a fucking embarrassment.
Oh, that nigga been a cone.
Hey, been an embarrassment.
Before we dive all the way into that, bro, I didn't realize like this nigga was shooting this fucking bad, bro. This nigga shooting. No, Tatum.
Kyrie? Oh, Jason Tatum. You still talking about Jason?
Bro, this nigga shooting 31.6% from the floor.
He's shooting bad.
Yeah, in the series, yeah.
But he having a tremendous floor game, bro. Tremendous. I'm talking about, and with a guy of his caliber, if like I said, like Courtney was saying. The fact that he not letting that shit affect him, you gotta salute that shit because scorers, when they not scoring, usually don't do the other shit.
You don't see them doing other shit. Yeah,
they don't do that shit.
Like, they just don't do
it. It's like the offense is so bad that it's skewing everything. Like I'm even looking at the advanced metrics, bro. It's awful, bro.
But I don't know. It's hard to like even let that shit affect the way I look at them because Boston has been dominating.
And that's
like,
why I said
this shit look like if Tatum was hitting shots.
But this is what I'm saying. That's why he not. That's why he not. But that's why he not the MVP leader for me, bro. So you got Jaylen Brown.
Honestly,
Jaylen Brown is 21.5, 5 boards, 4.5 assists, 3 steals, 1.5 blocks. Drew is 19 points, 9.5 boards, 4 assists, 1 steal, and a half a block. And he's shooting 65, 44, 100 from the floor. Tatum 17, 10, 8. That was Drew Holiday.
Okay.
Holiday.
Tatum is 17, 10, 8.5, half a steal, half a block. 32, 29, 75 splits.
Yeah, he making shit.
Nah, he ain't playing everything else, bro.
And he playing, and they leaving that nigga in the game without the rest of the starters to get numbers.
Try to get his numbers,
still can't get numbers, bro.
Like, I didn't like that in game 1. I didn't like they did that shit. They did do that shit in game 1, though. They did.
Like Derek White averaging 16.5, 3.5, 3.5, 2 and 1. Like,
well, we knew they had 6 of the 8 best players in the series. Well, I mean, we knew that
for sure.
Yeah, we knew that coming into it. So.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not even really shocked with Tatum shooting bad. I mean, you know what I mean? Because he, like you said, he goes through this from time to time. This don't shock me. The Kyrie Irving shit is really shocking me, and that's
shocking for you.
That's what's changing the series. The fact that Kyrie
35.
Irving,
let me ask y'all this:
from the floor, and they made it 3.
Is there any possibility if Dallas lose game 3, Luka leg hurt game 4?
Luka would not play in game 4 if they lose. I'm about to be like you. Like for real, bro.
Hey, bro, you see why I sent it to the chat, bro?
Y'all think right quit mode is on, right?
Luka getting ready to fucking quit if they lose game 3. Bro.
Quit mode
activated. Quit, right?
Hey man, I gotta, I gotta shut it down,
shit, bro. I can't stand when people accuse like professional athletes of quitting because I mean sometimes it do look obvious, but that's almost like calling a motherfucker like a rapist or something. Like you better have some real proof if you gonna put this shit on my name, bro. Like
right,
you know what I mean? Like calling
bro,
a professional athlete a quitter.
We seen it, bro. Hey, when that nigga scoring and got it going, hey, bro, ain't no limp. He getting up and down the floor, no problems. As soon as Boston punched them niggas in the mouth and go on a run, now that nigga limping.
We got to wrap the stomach up.
Floor.
We got to wrap the stomach up.
Hey, yo, and the fact
it's like they got a button there to push for blood.
Luka might as well. If Luka is gonna do the shit he's doing on the defensive end, just sit your ass down, bro. Like that shit is embarrassing. The shit that he's like, and like, I like are getting blown by then wanting to complain at Derek Lively and shit for not being in better help position or some shit like what the fuck, man? I don't know. That shit would piss me off.
Do y'all like Jason Kidd coaching job? Do you feel like Tim Hardaway Jr. should get some more looks because he was third leading score all season? Anything of that nature? Do you think they should go small altogether? Anything? Y'all like anything Kidd doing?
No, this nigga playing Maxi Kleber 19 minutes a game and he can't fucking shoot. So the benefit of you playing Maxi Kleber is because he's supposed to be a good defender and he can stretch the floor. The nigga can't lift his arm. Right? He can't lift his arm over his head to shoot. So if you can't provide nothing on offense and y'all getting cooked on defense, why are you playing 20 minutes a game?
Right.
You might as well go all the way small.
Man, they gonna get their ass annihilated if they go small against Boston, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're not gonna play your two bigs, then what we doing?
I honestly think that they would be fine. It ain't really too much wrong with the game plan now. It's just the fact that, like I said, their team isn't constructed to where they best players, if they're not playing like their best players, they gonna suffer. Kyrie is making it like, I'm honestly like Boston been dominating, but even the game where Boston got up by like 30, Dallas made a legitimate run. And like the window was small as hell, but it was there. They've had windows to where they could like reverse the fortunes of each one of those two games, and they just couldn't do it.
Bro, they cut.
I don't want to talk like the series is over, but the series is kind of over. If you Dallas, how would you go about the development of Derek Lively going forward?
I mean, like, what do you mean as far as like?
Because what people think Rudy Gobert is, that's really what Derek Lively is. Derek Lively really cannot score on no fucking body at all. At least go back and get a hook up, get it to the rim instead of third. How would you go about the development of Lively? Because the way they're using him is almost like if it ain't that way, it's nothing we can do with this guy. But at the same time, he's the best athlete on the team.
But I think,
at some point, like, don't you want to play him 30, 35 minutes a night?
I think that's what it is, though. And I think they're actually working on it now. Because if you've been, like I said, I've been watching everything. He's been working with Tyson Chandler. Hey, that's your comp.
Yeah, but Chandler was a failure, though. Anybody, we know how Chandler was coming out of high school. Chandler didn't come out to be none of that shit he had. None of that shit he had.
But I don't think that was
2-3 rings because he can't get no bucket. Trust me, as a Knicks fan, I watched him in the series against David West and he can't get a bucket. I watched him against Roy Hibbert, can't get a bucket. As the best athlete, 7-footer, one of the best I ever seen.
I think a lot of that was just unrealistic expectations coming out of school. Because it's like, hey, bro, you a footer, you should dominate. But it's still the same shit. Like,
I don't know. The ball on the block. In high school, Chandler did everything. Same as Derek Lively. Derek Lively was picking and popping and all of that shit.
All of that shit. Shoot threes. I mean, Chandler was doing it all. Sort of like what Wiseman going through right now.
Okay.
Well, Wiseman didn't want to play this role and wanted to show he could do more. And the Warriors was like, "Nah, I need you to just do this." But if you Dallas, do you try to give him a bigger role offensively going forward, or do you?
I don't think it's a way that they can.
I don't really know how you can do that. Yeah, I don't know how you can do this shit.
Like, because we've talked about it enough. It's like, hey, bro, situation and circumstance dictates a lot of guys' careers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the situation and circumstances in Golden State is why Wiseman is what he is. Like, you didn't have the opportunity to showcase the offensive talent, and this ain't no different. Like, you look at Chauncey Billups, like, that nigga wasn't worth a damn when he got drafted to Boston. Wasn't shit when he first went to Denver, but he got to Minnesota, got the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, be who that nigga was, and you end up being a fucking finals MVP. Because you got to.
And I'm also asking this question for this reason. Luka 25.
Yeah.
I think his deal runs out in a year or two, and he's eligible for that extension. Extension is like 5 years, $350 million. Lively's the only young player on the team that I think gonna be there in 3 years, guaranteed. I think Hardy to me should get a bigger role, but you know, I was big on Jaden Hardy coming out of high school. Yeah. Do you try to make him a better scoring threat going forward? If you Dallas, like you don't.
You talking about Lively still or Hardy?
Lively, because Hardy, I think Hardy can score it already. I just think Hardy needs more touch.
Hardy can put that bitch in the hole, boy.
Yeah, I think Harden can go.
Lively, I don't understand. Dirk, like, Lively don't need too much. Just you already 7-1. Get a little turnaround hook with each hand.
But
Dirk had
again,
that. Why Dirk can't
but how are you gonna get it when Luka's usage rate is damn near 30 and Kyrie's shit is 27?
Luka gonna have to mature.
Where you gonna get the touches,
that
bro?
He gotta take himself off the ball so much. I was talking about that at my daughter cookout. You know what I'm saying, with one of her cousins the other day. He was just playing Rashad. You remember Rashad? Shout out to Rashad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we're talking about. Like, Luka's usage rate is so high. When I sent the report that he might not play, it was like, man, it's messed up his sound. It might be a good thing because Luka's so ball dominant. It's hard for everybody else to get a rhythm. Like, you literally just gotta be like really in catch and shoot mode when you're playing with Luka type.
When you're playing with him.
And so you're right about that, Boz. It's gonna be hard. He's gonna have to, his usage rate gonna have to come down. And like, his usage rate is nuts. It's nuts. Like, but when you a player like that, you only know how to play one way, man. Like,
yeah, because him, PJ, and Gafford the same age. They all 25. Josh Green is 23.
See what I'm saying? And I don't think none of them dudes go be there outside of Lively for sure.
Green
in 3 years.
Because
Green will be there.
Green
the last year his deal is 26-27.
No.
14.6.
I know what the contract's saying, but I'm saying if I had to pick the locks to be there in 3 years, I think Lively's the only one. He's the only one. Because another scary thing Dallas got to deal with, like I said, I don't want to talk like the series over because I know what's going on. Kyrie due for an extension this offseason. At 33 years old, 32, 33 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Do you give it to him or do you make him play the last year?
Excuse me. I don't know. It seems to be working. He seems to have reinvented himself. Married now and all, like, just Kyrie a different type of person. So
you just give him the money and just hope the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. I don't know. It's just a lot of that do kind of. I guess would depend on how the rest of this series goes. Because if it goes how it's going with him averaging, like, what is he averaging, like 13?
Yeah, something around
Kyrie
12, 13 points, whatever, 14
like
14, what?
13 and a half.
13 and a half. Okay.
13, yeah. So if it keep going like that, we're gonna have a talk, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because this what the fuck we got you here for. You got the shit that Luka ain't got as far as experience on this level. Like, this is where you supposed to be at your best. Like, so
because I think this is a scary thing for me. Because I'm with you on this one. You can't build a team no better than this around Luka.
Nope.
In 2 years from now, I don't know how big his market gonna be, man.
No, his market gonna be huge, bro.
I don't know, man.
You talking about Kyrie?
You talking about Luka? If Luka hit the market, if Luka be like decline, because I think his last one is players, right? It's a player option.
And that's when he eligible. But he eligible for the 5-350.
He's gonna take that
after next season. He'll be eligible for it.
But like, so you saying if he ever hit the market, what his market is like?
Because he's viewed, bro. Him drinking that beer and stuff like that, he's viewed as out of shape, not committed. As far as his body, his diet, and stuff like that. And like y'all saying, he's ball dominant as hell. So as he gets older, I don't think he's viewed as a guy that's going to be a longevity player.
I get what you're saying because he'll be, you talking about a nigga that's going to be 29 and you already not athletic. So
right.
Once you lose a step and you ain't athletic as is, I get
that works in his favor to me though.
No, it does while he's young, but I'm saying as you get in that 31, 32, 33-year-old range.
He already played like he's that age.
Yeah, but like y'all, I'm agreeing with y'all as far as how ball dominant. Remember, somebody got to want to come play with him too.
Yeah.
Remember, you only got Kyrie Irving because of the shit that he been through before now. Kyrie Irving ain't your real teammate, bro. You just got lucked up the way he damn near was free. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I made a discount and it worked out.
Oh, no. I'm saying, yeah, right. You took him and you took the count. And salute to y'all, it worked because you in the finals right now. But like, that's what this is. Like, this ain't like y'all is gonna have high picks because you too good. You so good, bro. You will always be picking in the 18 to 25 range.
But I mean,
that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about Lively. Like, do you try to make him an all-star, a possibility, and shit like that while he's only 20 years old. Because that man is an extreme athlete. He ain't like no alright athlete to be 7 foot or no shit like that. Like, he's legit.
You want to hear something wild? If you talking from that like point of view, if you're gonna take any one of them young guys and try to turn them into like the next best thing, I think it's Jaden Hardy. Because I think he got the potential to be that more than Derek Lively do. I think Derek Lively, not that he's capped out, he is what he is. He's never really gonna be like 18.
You're not gonna
17.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it, bro. I think Duke is to blame for that.
No.
I think they set the foundation of what he's gonna be moving.
Yeah,
forward.
because he was nothing like what he was. I mean, and I don't know if a lot of that had to do because he missed like the beginning of like that's a crucial part. He couldn't like go into the early summer training with the team, and he missed like the first couple of weeks of the start of the season. And I don't know if that had something to do with everything, but he, like I said, he was picking and popping and all of that shit in high school. Like, and that shit, and Shire literally was like, nope, rim running,
don't do none of that shit,
rolling, none of that shit. Like, and that's who he gonna be from here on out.
Right.
Like, so you ain't wrong about that shit. Like, I think Duke probably do got a little like they played a part in it. They had to because he was nothing like the player that he was coming in to do at Duke. So I don't know.
And that's what I was saying about Chandler. Like coming out, you go to Chicago, Eddie Curry already there. So, hey, bro, this is what it is.
Right.
You get traded to New Orleans with Chris Paul. Hey, bro, this is what it is. So it ain't no room to grow. Hey, bro, you just got to be great at this.
Right.
And I think he was great at that.
He was. But like I said, as a Knicks fan, going against the Pacers, and you got Roy Hibbert on you, and I'm just like,
Roy Hibbert is a
bro, you the team. No, what I'm saying is, but people don't realize how athletic Tyson Chandler was at 7'2". And to say you couldn't face up at all, you couldn't first step at all, you couldn't shoot a midi or nothing. I mean, mind you, we had Tyson Chandler after he was in the league for 10 years. You got none of this shit in your game, bro. Like none of this shit. Like none of it. Like you can't do nothing to get by Roy Hibbert. Nothing.
You thought he would have been Amari Stoudemire.
For those who know. For those who, I'm saying, coming out of high school, those who know.
You thought he would have been Amari.
He was in that range. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy because, like you said, based on where he ended up with Eddie Curry and Elton Brand and all. Well, Elton Brand got traded to Clippers, but like you said, with Eddie Curry and then New Orleans with David West already there, they kind of molded him in some shit. And he never developed nothing, man, outside of 5 feet. That's why I hate when people say Roy Hibbert. I mean, I'm sorry, Rudy Gobert can't score or the mismatch. And I'm like, bro, we done seen this shit for decades. It ain't just this nigga. Like
once you get boxed into a role, it's hard to get out that bitch.
It's hard to get out that motherfucker.
It's hard to show that I can do other stuff. Nah, man, this is what we need you to do. This is what we got you for. To do, like, you know what I mean? And then now it's like I don't know, bro. Yeah,
because I think Lively they only hope going forward. Cause this series to me is showing me that you literally are not playing this man. Like you just ain't playing him. Like that's crazy to me.
Gafford played 18 and a half minutes. He plays 19. Cleveland plays 17 and a half.
Right. That's crazy.
Playing the most out of the big men.
But what I'm saying is Cleveland shouldn't have 17. He should be at 28, 29.
Yeah, I mean, if Cleveland ain't gonna be healthy, just sit his ass down, man.
Like what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing?
But if I'm with you, Bob. Like, if you can't do none of the shit that we need you to do in the rotation, like, why the fuck?
Why are we playing you, bro?
Why playing him, right?
I get the idea of playing Cleveland, like, because you know what I mean, but you ain't the real Cleveland. Like, you ain't him.
Right. It's Peyton Pritchard. It's Peyton Pritchard gonna pull a Jordan Farmar and Shannon Brown. Boston win the title and say, trade me, man, so I get a bigger role.
I can see it.
I mean, he was looking at trying to get out of there anyway.
Yeah, I can see.
So he can play a bigger role. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I got my ring. I got my little bag.
Get the hell up out here, right? I need to put some shots up, right? He out there, motherfucker, right?
Like even the last series, Gafford played 24 and a half and Lively played 22.
I mean, I don't know. I get it, but at this point, it's really hard to play two offensive liabilities. It's hard to play an offensive liability in today's NBA. And right now, he's just a fucking offensive liability. It is what it is.
Yeah, but he's so young that you get now is your chance to like do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like now is your chance. Because if you don't do it, I'm with you.
Thinking that players don't get better though. Like you are who you are.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. By the time he get to year 4, that's it.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing we can do with you, bro. Like ain't nothing we can do by year 4 or 5. There's nothing we can do. Because by the end, you're gonna get your second contract, and this is what we paid you to play like, and we don't want nothing else. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying now is your chance that if you gonna fuck with some shit, this is it, bro. Give me a hook every now and again. Let me see a turnaround. Let me see you try to put that bitch off the glass. Let me something, bro. Like,
yeah, I just don't see where they can do it, bro.
You don't see where they can do it. Yeah, well, lively fuck then.
Or he could, unless he developed like I said, which I've seen him do it in high school. I just don't understand why he can't lock into the pick and pop role instead of just rolling. Like pop, get you some shots that way, where you ain't got to play. Luka can still play with the ball in his hands, and then because he gonna have to do something.
At some point, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at the usage rate now.
Like show me, bro. Every time you set a screen, it ain't got to be a hard roll or a short roll. Like you can pop that motherfucker sometimes too. Right? If you are what you trying to tell us, to let him tell it, he a way better shooter than y'all know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why y'all don't let this man take some of these shits?
Yeah. So
because Porzingis, that's literally his what makes him a wild card is that he get to shoot them shits. He shoot 30 footers and shit. Like he let them motherfuckers fly. Hey man, wherever you at, bro. Shoot.
Average distance on his shot is 27 feet.
Right. I thought it was 29.
29.
I think it's 29, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think he's 29.
And he a real athlete too.
That's crazy. So what if I want to ask y'all this real quick? If the Porzingis shit if it's got some merit to it, how big of a blow do you think that is for Boston? Do you think, let's say it's because I heard Mazzulla talking today was like flat out, I don't care what KP say, the decision to play is not even in his hands. I'm completely taking it out of his hands. Like, no cracking no smiles and none of that shit. So it's got to be something serious about like something going on. Like if KP can't play, do y'all think that changes the like outlook of the series?
Only if you think, and I know we just talked about it, only if you think the two bigs can force Horford in foul trouble or something like that on the glass, and you force Boston to put Tatum in center, basically, or force Tillman to have to get up off the bench for the trade they made with Memphis. That's the only way.
That's
the only way. Because outside of that, none of the players that's guarding Kyrie Irving is KP. You know what I mean? Like, ain't none of them. So basically, you would have to get Horford in foul trouble and make the backline defense weaker, and then hope Luka and Kyrie Irving could take advantage of that. That basically would have to be the game plan. Force Tatum to have to play center, or force Tillman to get up. That would have to be the game plan. That would have to be it.
So you don't think it's going to affect it at all? With or
without? For the most part, no, because I think basketball is just simple to me. All you want to do is force two on the ball. Well, Boston don't put two on the ball. Boston don't double you in no kind of way. We got 4 guys. They can guard each other's man. Whichever one the closest to you, guard the motherfucker. We don't give a damn what they run. As long as one of you 4 is on them, we good. Between White, Holiday, Tatum, and Brown, they don't care who guarding who, 1 through 4. Whoever got them, got them. And that's it. We're not sending no help. We're not doing none of that. So Luka's caught in the hard place because every time he runs something, it's 1-on-1. And in his mind, you can't check me 1-on-1. Well, unless you go hit 60, you fuck. Because Holiday and them don't give a shit. They're not going to get caught up in a 1-on-1 matchup with you. You score 30, I'm going to get my 15 back within the flow, and we're just going to beat the hell out of you with all of us sharing the rock.
15, 12, 14,
to the 04 Pistons. Yeah, they're closer to the 04 Pistons than they are to 2013 Miami Heat or whatever. Like they not as isocentric as people may think. You know what I mean? So
Boston,
yeah,
they haven't been as much this year, but they can't like, and that's when you can get them. That's when you can get them in trouble when they do get into that. Like,
yeah, but probably Dallas don't got 4 defenders.
Yeah,
because one of them is Luka. Because they're attacking Luka.
Yeah, they are. They doing Luka.
Yeah, they're attacking Luka.
And he looked like he just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Bro, the more I sit and look at these stats, bro, I'm really baffled, bro.
Yeah.
Like Boston as a team is only shooting 32% from 3.
Yeah. But Dallas shooting worse than that.
That's Dallas shooting bad. Yeah.
How many shots have Gafford, Lively, Washington, and Jones made combined? Have they made 10 shots combined in 2 games?
Yeah.
10 shots?
PJ got 11 by himself.
PJ done hit 11 shots.
PJ 11 for 24.
11 points.
For real?
13.
Yeah, he 11 for 24 from the floor. Gafford is 9 for 12. Derrick Jones Jr. is 6 for 16. And
Lively is 2 for 4. Right. It's Kyrie Irving.
Bro, it don't even seem like PJ didn't hit that many shots.
Bro, quiet as kept. PJ is hooping, bro.
PJ is.
He averaging 16 and 8.
PJ
bro, it don't feel like it at all, bro.
PJ shooting a high percentage and everything.
It feel like that because he ain't made no threes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
For 3 games.
Well, he ain't made no threes.
He won for 8 from 3. And that's what I said. Like he gotta make threes to make the impact.
Okay. Because I'm about to say, I don't feel like he's doing shit.
Everybody doing their part except for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, because numbers wise, Luka's 31, 11, and 6 with 3 steals. PJ is 16 and 8 with an assist. Kyrie is 14, 3 and 4. Gafford is 11 and 6.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. No 14, bro. That ain't.
Everybody doing their part, but Kyrie.
Derrick Jones Jr. is 8, 5 and 1. Jaden Hardy is 7 and 2. And Lively is 2 points and 6 boards. And his reason his shit is so low is because off the pick and roll, the lob not there.
But it's not there. Right?
Being there, it ain't no point in you being on the floor for real. So it's like I understand why he's playing Kleber because it's like schematically there's no way I can play Lively, but it's like schematically there's no way you can really play Kleber because the nigga ain't shooting a 3. So he ain't helping your offense none either.
So what percentage chance do y'all give Dallas to win 4 out of 5 games?
That shit non-existent to me. This shit over.
Is it 0 for you?
No, because I actually think that we brought it up earlier. They've had a window in both of these games, bro. Like it's Boston dominating completely from start to finish, but it's not like to the point that Dallas don't have a chance at all. They just
so what percentage chance would you get them to win 4 out of the next 5? That's what they got to do to win the title.
I say about 25, 30.
About 25.
Oh shit!
I got it at 0.
I don't think it's that low, and I can see why you say that, but I just think that
I understand why you got it so high.
I was about to explain. To me, I promise to God, it's as simple as the most talented offensive player ever playing like the most talented offensive player ever.
This
I was saying,
for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
talking about, right?
I understand why you have it so high because it's like, hey, bro, you feel like a Kyrie Irving game is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's that simple.
You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like it is gonna happen, but it's like, hey, bro, that nigga has looked so bad, bro.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
I mean, I don't want to take nothing away. Drew Holiday's a hell of the everybody ain't throwing him. Jaylen Brown and Holiday been getting the bulk of it. They legitimate defenders, but I'm seeing Kyrie miss a lot of shots that I normally see him make too. I'm seeing him create enough space and get clean shots and miss them shit. Like it's not like he's not getting good looks at all, bro. Like. He's just not hitting them. They are a Kyrie Irving game away from turning this series completely the fuck around, bro.
So is tomorrow game 3 a must win for Boston?
No.
To where they got to kill all hope for Dallas.
You should, but I don't think it's not like, oh shit, you don't let them get a game. Like I think Dallas could win game 3 and not win another game.
This is where I'm inclined to feel that way because it's like, hey, even still, bro, I just don't trust them niggas, bro.
Nah.
So you don't trust Boston at all.
I just don't, bro. Like,
no.
Because it's like in my mind, again, I'm just all the way in my Courtney bag, bro. Like, I feel like 2-0, especially with these rankings and shit coming out, everybody continually asking, yo, who's the best player? Who's the best player? This, that, and third. Bro, I feel like that nigga Tatum is going to gun tomorrow, bro. Especially considering the fact that in the blowouts, nigga, you've been on the floor still trying to get shots up. I feel like that nigga is really going to try to gun tomorrow, bro.
Somebody in Tatum's corner is telling him the same shit that we were saying, like, bro, you shooting bad, but you really been the best player. And all you got to do is get a good shooting performance. Somebody done told him that. If you ain't told him, like,
you know, bro, you won good shooting night away from the Finals MVP, bro.
That's it, bro. You get
one. That's legitimately what it is, bro. That's legitimately what it is, bro. And you can't convince me otherwise. He can have one 30-point game, and then I got to go on 5. Like, I feel like Dallas is going to win at least one of these games in Dallas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So if it go, he can play one good game, have one good shooting night, get 30. Them other 2 games could look like the first 2, and they still going to try to give him the MVP.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: Was Kid pussy to go the route that he went by doing this? Almost like he didn't have faith in his own team to beat them.
What you mean?
Or do y'all look at this as a veteran move with him doing that?
Oh no,
Jaylen Brown, best player. Do you feel like it was an indictment on his team, or did you think he tried to divide Boston?
No, I think he played into the rhetoric that's been going on the last few years, and I don't look at it no different than you talking about. Hey man, you know my guys have been playing extremely hard, trying to get to the basket, and you know we just got to do a better job with absorbing the contact and finishing at the rim. Like, I don't feel like it's no different than baiting calls from referees. I feel like he did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. So y'all don't feel like he played no part in his own team psyche by doing it after game 1?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So y'all don't think professionals are sensitive to shit like that?
No, I know that they are, which is why we talked about the Jaylen Brown angle in the first place.
No, but I'm talking about Kid.
I'm
talking about Kid questioning his own team by trying to get it off his head. Do you think that got his own team head?
I don't think so. I just think these niggas I just think it's just literally PJ Washington is 1 for 8 for 3. Kyrie Irving hasn't made it 3, and this nigga shooting 35% from the field. I think for Dallas, it's just really that simple. Like, niggas just haven't made shots, and you just got to give Boston credit for that, for the way that they play defense. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's anything like that personally. But I understand like the angle because I'm just in that bag at this point.
Okay, this is my other takeaway from the series. Should teams be looking at sorry teams more now to get players? Now that we see KP in the finals, Daniel Gafford in the finals, PJ Washington in the finals, players like that. And I'm saying that because of guys like Zach LaVine, guys like Patrick Williams, guys like Charlotte's, Miles Bridges, the Spurs, Keldon Johnson. Should teams be looking more at the bottom 6-7 teams and saying, look, if we can get our hands on one of these guys that ain't in the right situation and grab them, we can make a run with them. Now we're looking at these sorry, I don't want to say sorry players, but like, because you know how people be like, you got empty stats.
Yeah.
Should teams be looking more at the empty stat guys or empty calorie guys more often to try to grab them?
I don't think that should be the viewpoint. I think teams don't do a good job of looking at guys that fit what they're trying to do. That's why the Spurs was so good for so long. That's why Miami is able to hang around. Hey, this is our culture. This is what we're looking to do. So we need guys to fit this role. Bro, that's why y'all so fucking good at UConn. Hey, bro, I don't want to recruit niggas that's worried about being a star and getting numbers. I want guys to fit my system and my culture. And I think the problem with the NBA is you don't have coaches around long enough to establish a true culture.
Develop a culture.
So it's hard. That's why you're chasing names instead of chasing guys that fit the way we want to play. Like, if I can drop this guy in, it's going to be seamless, a plug and play, because he fits exactly what we're trying to do.
Because I'm asking this because offseason coming up, and I'm looking at guys like DeAndre Hunter of the Hawks, Abia of the Wizards, guys with Nick Claxton of the Nets. maybe even Cam Thomas. Do y'all feel like any of these guys could help the next team?
Yeah, I seen
remember,
somebody
when was
post
averaging 23-9 for the Wizards, nobody was like, yo, this is the top 10 center in the league, and he's the guy that could be the difference between winning a title. Nobody was saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was literally like 23-10 with the Wizards.
I have a guy of that caliber be your fourth, fifth option is a fucking wild card that you motherfuckers just don't get. You don't see that shit often.
Andrew Wiggins, bro.
Same thing.
Right.
Like
but remember,
he
was in Minnesota. He was considered an empty calorie guy too, though.
Yeah.
The Warriors basically took a gamble on him.
I think that's what it is. Like I even saw somebody throw around Cat to Atlanta for DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, and like Clint Capella. And it's like that's what you do. Like if you're gonna trade a guy like that, get pieces that fit as opposed to trying to go get another star nigga, bro. Mm-hmm. But again, you gotta identify what it is you really trying to do on the floor, and if guys are capable of doing that shit. It's like the Lakers, like, hey, bro, Bron is at his best with 3-and-D guys. So get guys that can actually make shots, like not niggas that shoot a lot of them shits, like actually make them. Because that's when he's at his best with a fucking Kyle Korver. Yeah, you have your J.R. Smiths from time to time, but hey, you need the Kyle Korvers and the Channing Frys and the Kevin Loves, like the niggas that are actually gonna make them shots and don't have a problem. Like, hey, bro, niggas ain't shit. And that shit's just rolling off their back for real. Like, you gotta have guys that fit what it is that's gonna make your team actually be successful.
And my last thing from the final. How do y'all feel about these young kids asking these vet dudes questions and shit at the podiums? The Amir Thompsons, the Jabari Smith Jr.'s.
Life after basketball got to start at some point in time. So if you taking it as like this is my stepping stone to what I want to possibly be doing after I'm done.
So you cool with them guys doing this at 19, 20 years old though?
Yeah.
Like not focused on like getting better in the off season and stuff like that?
I mean, you know what? I think one of the most overrated things is people seeing anybody that's not in the finals or like in the playoffs posting anything that's not like workout related. Like you do realize it's 24 hours in a day. And they could have had a 5-hour workout earlier in that day. And they just doing this shit at the end of the day, right? Just because they didn't show you the workout don't mean that they're not working out.
I mean, that's true, but I
don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like that. I look at it from the standpoint of, hey, we look at, it's like you said, like you was saying earlier, like, hey, Tatum's been to 5 conference finals. Like, this is your second finals appearance. So, and the talk around him is like he hasn't achieved. Like, he's still talked about in a manner that's almost disrespectful. So it's like for Jabari Smith to ask that question, it's like, hey, why not ask Jason Tatum? Like, because he's still relatively young and the expectations are X, Y, and Z, and y'all are acting like I haven't met him, even though I'm in my second finals in 3 years.
Right.
So I think it's more of that than anything else. It's like, hey, bro, why not ask this nigga who's been through exactly what it is I'm going through right now? Like, it's the same shit. Like, hey, bro, if I want to know how to work out and, you know what I'm saying, maintain my body, why wouldn't I go talk to Bron? The nigga that's finna be 40 in year 22.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's more of that than anything else. So now I don't have no issue with it.
You don't have no issue with it in here?
And you got to think, bro, like some of these guys, like, hey, bro, like these are some of the niggas that they looked up to. Like when that nigga was a 8th grader, nigga Tatum was probably a senior or a Duke that first year. So it's like, hey, bro, that's the nigga I was really watching. So kind of almost idolize this nigga a little bit. So why not ask that nigga?
Yeah. So, I mean, I ain't got no problem with that, man. You know, I guess it do seem kind of weird to see like 9 traditional media guys, but I mean,
yeah, because you know they like young players, and it's like
ain't nothing like traditional no more anyway. So
okay. All right.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Thanasis has a goddamn podcast, bro. Like that's just where we are now, my nigga. Like
that shit is wild. Like that nigga gotta be. I know they gotta do a 30 for 30 on that motherfucker because that's gotta affect him being like the biggest running joke in the NBA, bro. It's gotta be. Cause you, I mean, you a man, you a person, like that shit's gotta affect you, bro. You can act like it don't, like, you know what I mean? And like that shit is just like, he is universally known as being
So,
like.
so let me ask y'all this then. Yeah. When y'all was growing up, who was the NBA player you really thought you could fuck with? Like if I'm playing this dude in the pickup, man, I really think I can get his ass to work.
It used to be a running joke back at the crib. It was always Cherokee Parks.
Cherokee Parks?
It was always Cherokee Parks.
But he a 7-footer though. He a footer.
I was about to say, like,
it was just always a joint. Like we just always
Cherokee Parks. I was always realistic with that shit.
So there was never an NBA player when you was like, bruh.
Nah, I mean, I didn't.
It's no doubt about mine.
I hoop with Flip. I guarded Flip before, like, I mean, so I always, like, I mean, you know, in spirit of competition and shit.
Right.
You think that you can fuck with him, but you, like, it's never was nobody that I looked at and was like, yeah, I got a chance because I'm better than this nigga. No, I was never that fucking delusional.
It was never a player that you was like, yo, Damian Jones?
No, because I played with, and just the thing, coming up where we came up, you know this, we played with pro niggas all the time. Like,
right, but Damian Jones can't dribble though. He was a guard that couldn't dribble.
But you got to see some certain niggas that you, like, the world didn't know was nice. You got to see them, like, up close and personal.
Right, out the whistle and all that. Yeah, I get it.
Like, I grew up with a like deep respect for like 11, 12 men type niggas because I played with them niggas all the time and they was frying motherfuckers. Like, you couldn't do shit with them. Like, so I always grew up with a respect for the lower level type guys. Like, you know what I mean? Me, hell no, I ain't never let no NBA player.
Now, David Jones was the guy for me.
Word.
He could dribble. You couldn't tell me I couldn't beat him.
But hey, if that motherfucker would have got you in an open run, he would have scored all 16 points on you.
Ain't no way in hell. No way in hell. Not on the 23-year-old me. Ain't no way in hell. No chance.
He would have scored all 16.
No chance. No chance. No chance. He ain't got no height advantage over me neither.
It would have been disrespectful. It would have been like him.
Not him.
Casually pump fake.
Not him.
Like, you know, bro.
He don't got all that though.
Because he could shoot the cover off that bitch. You think you?
Yeah, but he can't separate though.
He could separate on your ass. I guarantee.
No, he can't.
Because you ain't the level of
the Damian Jones, what 23-year-old me, want a better athlete than me. No doubt in my mind he won't. No doubt in my mind he won't. He won't a better athlete than me. He won't.
I could have busted Damian Jones' ass.
And I'm 6'4". He ain't had no height advantage with me neither. Damian Jones was the guy for me. That was the motherfucker you could have told me. I can't beat him in no one.
I felt like it's guys I probably could have gave work when I was like you said, 23-year-old me. I could have gave a lot of NBA niggas work, but they would have fried me. I was 5'11" 2 guard, bro. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a 6'2" guard? No. Like, these motherfuckers used to shooting with like legitimate contests. My goddamn 5'11", 6 foot wingspan type shit ain't nothing. They would have busted my ass, but yeah, hell no, bro.
David Jones, I could have beat. There's no doubt in my mind. None whatsoever.
That nigga would have cooked your ass, man.
Yeah, bro. None whatsoever.
Cooked your ass on the court, boy.
No doubt in my mind. None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
No, man. But all right, fellas, let's wrap it up, man. Want to thank everybody for locking in. Boss, thank you for taking time out your
day. You got to answer this before you go. Because you the biggest Caitlin Clark guy. Any thoughts on the U.S. Olympic thing with her?
No. Did y'all see that fucking roster? Who the fuck was gonna come off?
I'm so tired of this conversation.
Who's coming off?
I gotta shout out my other guy, my boy DJ Trills. We talked about this literally today. So it's like there's no way to justifiably put her on the team. So it's like from the standpoint of like, because one of my young boys is like, hey man, these old people gotta get out the way and usher in these young people. And it's like, all right, cool. If I subscribe to that logic, hey, it's still like 10 other women in the W that should be on the roster before her, like Kelsey Mitchell and fucking Alicia Gray and Brianna Jones, like Enrique. Like, it's so many other joints that should be on there before you even get to a Caitlin Clark, number one. Number two, it's like, hey, the Olympics about winning the medal, bro. And in order to win the medal, like, you got to send your best people. Period. Like that's just what it
saying.
is. Like that's why our men's team didn't win the World Cup, because we didn't send our best team. So if you're not sending your best people, then that's just what it is. But they have a pipeline for a reason. And you have to come to training camp to get in the pipeline. You have to have actual world experience before you make this team. That's just what it is. Like Candace Parker won MVP and Rookie of the Year, and she didn't make it her first time, like her first year. She ain't nowhere near fucking Candace Parker. So what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like it's just fake outrage because, hey, bro, this the great white hope. Hey, this is the first white American athlete that white America's been able to get a hold to. That's why they fucking selling out every arena.
All bro. White people that's saying this dumbass shit. If it was just
it's us because with us, hey, bro, it's just some fake outrage to, you know what I'm saying, be with the timeline.
Shit.
So like even from our standpoint, it's like, bro, Adrian Wilson been the best chick in the league for like 2-3 years. And again, her jersey has been the number 6 seller. But y'all was upset that she ain't had no shoe. Y'all not buying her jersey, but y'all mad she ain't got no shoe. Make it make sense. They games ain't selling out. Why you not going to their games? Why they viewership ain't as high as it is? Like, bro, you just looking for some shit to be mad about for no reason, bro.
Okay. Like, have y'all ever watched an Olympic gold medal game for the women?
Yes.
I haven't watched one.
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it's hard to believe that I haven't watched one. Watching in its entirety, no.
Okay. That's my issue with this whole thing.
Yeah.
So if the W is telling me they want to grow the game, I feel like her and Angel should be on the team. If that's the argument. If that's the argument.
But I think that's growing.
I'm in agreement with you.
I think that's the disconnect.
They don't deserve to be on the team. But Halliburton and Drew Holiday ain't 2 of the 12 best players in the NBA neither, making the men's team.
Yeah.
So if you want to make it a business move, you can do that.
But we ain't ran off 7 straight gold medals neither. Like for the women's team, they're sending the best people, period. Like that's just period. We just sending the best people. So I think that's the other disconnect. Like it's 2 different conversations that they're trying to merge. Like yes, the W is trying to go to game, but they're trying to grow it domestically, because in order to grow it globally, you need a global star as well. Like there's nobody globally in the W that you're talking about. Like Cambridge done hit the girls in the face and called the monkey, so you can't go that route. It ain't no Lauren Jacksons in the league. Like everybody that's a star in the league is American born. So we trying to grow it domestically. So that argument is null and void because you're not trying to reach.
So you don't feel like Clark and Angel Reese being there would bring more eyes.
This is what I know. The Olympics is separate from the W. Like
it'll bring more eyes to what? Team USA?
That's what I'm saying.
I've never watched a women's gold medal game because women Olympics is so bad. I don't watch.
But
now WNBA I watch.
But bringing more eyes to the women's basketball game in the Olympics is doing what?
That's what I'm saying.
Get nothing from that. The W don't get nothing from that.
Nothing to do with the Olympics, bro. Nothing.
Yeah.
So like,
it's not doing what people think it's gonna do. Like having her on that team, she's not gonna play. So then y'all gonna be complaining about her not playing.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what it's
so
gonna be.
It don't change shit, bro. And that's why I said, bro, it's just fake outrage because motherfuckers don't know what they talking about. Like we trying to grow the league, so why you putting on there? Because having a higher audience at the Olympics ain't affecting your audience of the WNBA.
Because it ain't like motherfuckers gonna start Googling it. Like, let me see who this Jewel Lloyd girl is now. Like,
because you're not doing it now.
You're for Caitlin Clark. That's all you care about. You're not gonna try to figure out who play because the W not getting marketed during the Olympics. So you ain't gonna see who play for who. You got to either know these motherfuckers. And like, you know what I'm saying? So people gonna know Caitlin. All right, I know Caitlin Clark is. Everybody else, whatever. Like you gonna tune that shit. That's just how it's gonna be, bro. Like it's not gonna help the W at all.
And Court made the point already, bro. It's like, hey, bro, like you got Collier averaging 24, 10, and 3, and we're not talking about it. A.J. Wilson's averaging 25, 12, 3, 2 blocks and a steal. Ain't nobody talking about it. Arike is averaging 25. Ain't nobody talking about it. Like, so clearly y'all don't care about the W. Y'all clearly just care about Caitlin Clark. And the only reason you care about Caitlin Clark is because she got into injuries 2 years ago. And had that not happened, you wouldn't give a fuck about Caitlin Clark. Because Caitlin Clark was doing this before that game, and y'all wasn't talking about her. She was getting buckets.
So if Gray don't go, do Clark get the spot, or do you think
no, because it's still 12 other girls that should be on the team.
I think people was talking about.
I think Clark gonna get it, bro. If Gray don't go, I think Clark gonna get it. I think the media it's been so loud. I think Clark will get it.
That's what it is. It's gonna be media pressure, but I don't think that they care like that. Like,
no, they don't.
I don't think that. I don't know if
they care. They wouldn't have left her off in the first place,
and they wouldn't explain it like that. Like, hey, bro, she don't have the experience. Like, hey, bro, we not in the business of trying to market what we doing. We going over there to win. That's just what it is. She don't have the world experience, so. Hey, she'll have another opportunity.
What I should have been focusing on is the white players. Well, because
I have the roster white.
Yeah,
I was thinking originally, like I thought it was about 4 or 5 players.
It's Brandon Stewart, Sabrina, Tarazi, Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, that's what 5?
4.
4 players. 4 out of the 12. That's a quarter of the roster. You can't even like say the race shit.
Yeah.
You can't even play the race card on this. Well, all right, we'll wrap on that for Courtney piss off the LBGT community. Because your ass be tiptoeing the goddamn line, shorty.
Hey, listen, man.
Habitual line stepper.
He is definitely a habitual line stepper, bro.
I'm saying, if she went down there to the landing strip, she wouldn't have these problems. I'm just saying. She would have these problems.
Go ahead and close it.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Bob, man, for
and for the record, Lil Boston, you've been looking real suspect at the #1 pick, shorty, coming out of South Carolina too. And nobody talk about that shit enough, but you've been disappointed. Why we at it though? But you close this motherfucker though. Well, she been soft as hell down there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, thank you.
You ain't Kwame Brown bad, but you ain't Elton Brand good neither. Shit. Yeah.
Once again, something's wrong.
Yeah, between shorty.
Something is wrong with him, man.
Looking like Michael Ola with candy out there. Female Ola with candy. Real soft out there.
Hey, yo, Courtney.
Bro, go ahead, bro.
Let it go.
Mute that man, bro.
Yo, I need to. Hey, listen, thank everybody for locking in.
She got his pink hair. Shit.
Courtney, I'm like, we should let it go, man, so I can close it.
Yeah. Shit, she need to let it go. That ragged ass hairdo. Shit, you let that shit go. Yeah,
no, seriously, stop saying that shit, man. Y'all fucking Courtney. God damn it, man. I've been trying to get Courtney y'all before. Courtney say some shit that go out to the whole goddamn world. Because Courtney don't got no sense, if y'all can't tell. Courtney like got zero tact, none of that shit. He ain't got none of that shit. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? I love him anyway. But okay, so thank y'all for following the show. Y'all follow Instagram Professional Amateurs Podcast. What got me fucked up right now? Pro Am Pod on TikTok. Professional Amateurs 919 on YouTube. Hit like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Catch y'all next time. We is out.
Season 2 came back like a boomerang. Crossover, go through the lane. I'm linked like a Cuban chain. Full of steam on the track, better move when you see the train. Molly Mall, Courtney K, I don't wake up to skipping Wayne. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but